All right, quick video. Hello guys, Petko here. Today we're gonna talk about something very sad. Shaman has been nerfed. Last night there has been some patch notes that indicate that we are getting the hammer. Not a big one, but still a hammer. Today we're gonna run down what exactly has changed, how your rotation will change, and most important things to pay attention. Because as I'm gonna say right now, AoE has been nerfed quite a bit. Let's dive into the video. All right, so first thing first, I would like to say this. Once again, boom. Here are the changes. So everybody is playing Farseer Fire build. The Storm build on Ele Shaman right now, I wouldn't say officially dead, but it is not looking promising. Now the Stonework Totem has actually been changed. Now it absorbs around almost half of your health, pretty much, maybe like 55% of your health. But it's a 3-minute cooldown. A bit whack, but better absorb. I can't complain. At least it's something. It's better than before. Now Farseer is something that we played before, so that's good. Some bugs to be resolved here. They're gonna do more damage now with lava burst, which means like you're gonna do more damage with single target. They're gonna do more damage with chain lighting by 50%, which means you're gonna do more AoE there as well. Ancestral Swiftness, which is your instant cast of your any kind of spell you want, is now 30 seconds. By the way, keep in mind that also is spawning Ancestor. I'm gonna show you in game later on if you want to. So that's already a good thing. Hit my call was something that you never played as well, so that's whatever. And then an Ancient Fellowship now has a 20% chance to trigger instead of 15. That's a good thing. So overall, they're adjusting Farseer. They're putting more power to the Farseer. This is not a huge buff by any means, but it's something. Now Stormbringer has been nerfed, which is, it was already quite bad for Ellie, but this is going to be probably bigger nerf for Enhance. So Temp is going to do less damage now to Enhance, or an Ellie too, I guess. Unlimited Power also is going to give you less haste. Arc Discharge is going to give you 1 less chain lighting. And then critical strike chance with nature spells are going to be only 5% instead of 10. So that's, again, I'm not going to cover right now this for Enhance. I'm going to cover this on Sunday when we cover every single class changes on every class. But as of now speaking, this is going to be even further driving away from Lightning build so far. Alright, so now let's get into the game and actually talk about what is the biggest change so far. Although the Farseer has been buffed. You guys saw that undeniably. There's been some buffs there. Ancestor Swiftness also got buffed. It's now 30 seconds instead of 45, which is actually good. Now, previously, as you guys have known, this talent, Fusion of the Elements, once you trigger it from your Ice Fury, you're able to cast Elemental Blast, right? That Elemental Blast gave you Ecos, which made your AoE interesting because you were waving Ice Fury procs inside the AoE and you were casting 1 or 2 extra Ecos per pack. Now, that is gone. That is completely gone. You will no longer be able to benefit from Ecos, even though you get Ele Blast from Fusion of the Elements. Now, this is the biggest nerf. Now, we have a confirmation from Blizzard that all of the changes so far are intended. So I'm 99.9% sure this was intended and quite likely not a complete bug whatsoever. I'm gonna play a bit of a rotation. Again, I want you to keep something in mind, guys. Don't get stressed out, okay? Single target is gonna be actually probably slightly better than before. Our single target in Mythic Plus was already one of the best. Your final damage is still one of the best, if not the best in the game right now. Your spread target cleave is also very strong. If you can find an Ele Blast or the main target. So every single week with Tyrannical, if you play above 12 keys, this is still gonna be a massive plus for you. You're still gonna be good. Now AoE on the other half has been nerfed, but keep in mind, Thor, the best classes in the game, got nerfed too. Frost got nerfed quite a bit, Unholy got nerfed quite a bit, So one of the best DPSs in the game has been nerfed. Fury got nerfed as well. You got nerfed only in AoE. So let me show you what's up right now. Alright, so first thing first, previously, as I already mentioned here, you can see in the rotation on the bottom right of the screen, we were waving Fusion of the Elements inside the AoE to get Ecos because you were casting Ele Blast. That is no longer the case. I don't think you're gonna do that in AoE, but you might still want to do it on 3 targets because your Elemental Blast still hits for quite a bit, right? It still hits for quite a bit. So that's still a bonus, right? So let me show you what's up right now. So again, by no means Shaman is dead. I'm gonna show it, damage is still gonna be quite good, you know. Like a lot of people are like dooming about it, like, oh dude, Shaman is not fucking dead, you know what I'm gonna do about it. Like, you know, look at that damage. It's still quite nutty, not gonna lie. And again, on 3 targets, I usually wanna spam lava burst, etc. and then spend my elemental blast on them and just pump. Especially when ancestors now are doing good damage. Look at that. If you get your proc Ice Fury, right? I'm just gonna hold it. I'm not gonna spend it immediately, and I'm gonna cast Elemental Blast next time to get several Elemental Blasts in a row, right? I'm not gonna insta spend it because I don't really care about it, right? What I care about here is making sure that I prioritize Elemental Blast into Earthquakes, right? That's it. That is the most important thing for me. And then if I get a proc right now, I'm not gonna consume it immediately to get my equals because I don't get any equals. I'm gonna wait until I have enough Maelstrom. I cast Alien Blast. I get several Alien Blasts here. They will still do good damage, but again, they're not gonna give me equals, which is fine with me. Whatever, I don't care. And then obviously you wanna maintain your Elemento at all times, as always, you know, and that's it. Right now, I'm not trying to stress about, you know, using my Ice Fury. I should have done it already a few times. I'm just talking over, give you guys some rundown, etc. But yeah, genuinely, you still want to use Ice Fury on cooldown on that many target counts. Now, perhaps on a bigger target count, you might want to just completely ignore that shit, you know. Again, I'm unsure yet exactly at what target count we're gonna be ignoring the Ice Fury proc. This is a few hours after the nerfs, completely, you know, blind testing stuff. So yeah, I'm not even sure myself yet. I'm gonna be testing throughout the weekend and Friday too. See exactly what we can do about it. But yeah, again, your damage is still very, very solid. However, as you can see, your Earthquake damage is now much lower than before. It's now equal to Flame Shock, which makes, you know, Flame Shock much more valuable to like keep on all targets. Air Blast again is gonna do now slightly more damage. No, actually, I'm lying. It's not gonna do more damage because they didn't buff anything. Unless you're playing with Lightning Conduit instead of Fusion, you get more Elemental Blast damage. Because this apparently counts as Elemental Blast damage, nature damage, whatever. And you're gonna get more Chain Lightning damage, Lightning Bolt, which again, you never really cast Chain Lightnings and Lightning Bolts as often, as you can see. Like, the only time you wanna cast Chain Lightning is after 4 targets. If you don't have, for example, if you don't have enough Maelstrom, then obviously, yeah. But again, chat, nothing is final. Things could most definitely change. But the way I see it right now, my final thoughts on it, this will pretty much push us to our old playstyle. So, comparison to before, there will be... So, the rotation now got much easier. You got less AoE. And quite honestly, it's like, you know, an old rotation. You keep up Flame Shocks. If you don't have, for example, enough Maelstrom, you Chain Lightning on past 4 targets with Ele Blast. And then try to use Lava Surge before every Earthquake. Because again, Master of the Elements gives you... the extra damage on your Earthquake again by 15%, which is actually a huge deal, you know. That's about it. So Ice Fury, I don't think it's gonna be as big of a prio on more than like, I guess, 3 targets on 4 targets. Plus, I'm probably gonna ignore it. Again, I'm gonna try the weekend, see what's up. Potentially, you might want to swap around Fusion. You might want to, for example, go with Lightning Conduit or anything else. I still am 99.999% sure that you want to play with Ice Fury, because that gives you quite a bit of single target, especially now that you can, you know, have multiple stacks of Frost Shock damage increase. You are able to like run left and right, dodge mechanics and still do good damage. And also remember, your mastery changes now can overload your Ice Fury too, right? So, you know, it could be a good it could most definitely be you know, a beneficial of you to have Ice Fury, given the fact that you will probably gonna have Tyrannical every single, not probably, you will have Tyrannical every single week, unless you are playing below 12 keys. Then I guess they will rotate. You're not gonna have it every single week, you know. So that's my first thoughts on behalf of Shamans. I'm still to be tested. I'll report you guys back on Discord, or I might make another separate YouTube video about it. But yeah, don't doom so far. We're still good. Yes, AoE got nerfed. Yes, you're gonna do less damage with your ecos, but remember, every single, you know, good spec in a game has been nerfed. Arcane, Unholy, Frost, Fury Warrior, you got nerfed, Survival got nerfed too. The top dogs of the DPS has been nerfed. So again, let's see who's gonna get the shortest stick of the end, or shorter into the stick. I don't know how is it called, but get a deal, you know. Anyway, that's everything for me, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, thumbs up. I'll see you guys on stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're gonna be testing stuff out, so I'll see you there, guys. Peace out, much love once again, and yeah, bye for now.